honoring each of these individuals, call them out, and talk a little bit about each of them, and celebrate their achievements and accomplishments. I want to recognize a few individual lives of our players, including an opposing coach. Coach Bobby Bowman is walking right here right now. Coach Bowman and I go way back. Trinity College before our opponent today. And it's not to say that he's been influential in the lives of some of our players. Coach Bowman has a transfer. He did head-to-head for Jason Miller. And Jason got here as a player. He told me just what a great coach Bobby Bowman was, which I already knew, and what a relentless recruit. Showed me some of his text messages he used to send me. So that was pretty phenomenal and a testament to what I already knew about you. So I'm glad you're here today with us as we discuss this. Also, Grim Shepard is here today, longtime assistant coach in our program, and very instrumental in the lives of many of our seniors. Then we have Coach Nate DeLeon is here. Coach DeLeon was our as head coach last year, and also much beloved by our many staff right here. Zach Shank and his crew have done a great job this year. It's actually Coach Shank's birthday tomorrow. I'll spare him the embarrassment of having the crowd sing happy birthday. First today, is for Jalen Park. Jalen is with he is the son of Ardell Jones. Our senior. Jalen has played TBC for 3 years. Against House. One of his favorite memories. His life verse is John 13:7. Jalen will graduate with a degree in interdisciplinary studies on May 10th. Johnson. Amir has been with at TBC from 2021 to 2025, and is one of our top students. So much so that he was the National Association of Basketball Coaches Academic Excellence Award. A key member of the Bible College National Championship team in 2023. One of his career highlights was scoring his first points against NCAA Division I competition in a game at the University of North Florida. Terrible season-ending injury near the end of last season. He inspired all of us by working his way back to the court this year. His life verse is Jeremiah 29:11. In criminal justice in May of 2025. And he has been influenced by Dr. Buckley. God, my parents, for their love and sacrifices, and room 112 for their sacrifices. He says, room 112 for life. Dear players, ladies and gentlemen, next up, we have Mr. Trey Whitfield. He graduated from Valdosta High School with Antonio Eagles. Trey played from 2019 to 2022 under then head coach John Jones and has been on staff in 2024 under Coach Shen. He was ranked and he earned the most recruited player award. Trey's favorite memory is the 8-day win team's #1 ranking in the nation in defense his first 3 years. His life verse is Proverbs 3:5-6. In interdisciplinary studies, has been mentored by Dr. Christmas. Thanks God, his mom, family, teammates, Coach Jones, and all of his coaches for their incredible plans to serve our country as well by becoming an officer in the United States Air Force. Next senior is Jamarius Ringall. Originally from Orlando, Florida. Recruiting Jamarius. Florida, and joined our program. His son graduated from Edgewater High School where he played for Coach Atherton. Transferred to TBC for his senior season and has provided important depth on the front line. One of his most memorable moments was the team's early season incredible performance when we took Division I Jacksonville University. His favorite verse is Psalm 28:7. It's my strength, my shield, heart trust in him, and helps me. Jamarius is majoring in business and will graduate in May 2026 under the mentorship of his grandmother, Auntie Nikki, David Beecham, Sean Beecham, Coach Shank, and Ron James. Paul has been doing that, already officiating locally and doing a great job. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Jamarius. He graduated from McDonough High School and played for Coach B.J. Thomas. B.J. had played 2 years at Trinity Baptist College Chapel and played for Coach Tyler Dillon. Ian has been a Trinity Baptist College during most improved player in his sophomore year. His favorite memories include band rides and Richie tournaments. He was a key contributor to the 2023 South Region Finals team that finished 19th. This semester, Ian is averaging 18 points per game in South Region games. Ian's life verse is Philippians 4:13. He will graduate in May with a degree in sports management and has been guided by Dr. Davis. Ian would like to thank Coach Jones, Coach Shank, his teammates, and his family for their belief in him and constant encouragement. Sports standards. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating. Our next senior is Mr. Jacques. Graduated from Valdosta High School, where he was coached by Darryl Lockhart. Wes has played at Baptist College. Highlight. He scored 21 points against Mount Williams University. He is a key member of the 2023 South Region Finals team. One of his favorite memories is of Coach Jones arguing with Georgia Southern mascot during a timeout. All right. His life verse is Isaiah 41, reminding him of God's strength. Wes will graduate in criminal justice and has been influenced by Dr. Buckley. He'd like to thank his girlfriend, Ohana, always supporting him. Plan is to use his degree to become a probation officer. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating Jaquez Anderson. Florida, and is the son of Coach Stephen Hayes. Is Coach Hayes in the room? He's here, right? Okay. Coach Hayes, welcome. I should have mentioned you. Welcome. Jace has attended and played at TBC for 5 years, with one of his favorite memories being the many road teammates. He was also a key member of the 2023 South Region Finals team. His life verse is Isaiah 41:10. Jace will graduate in May of 2025 with a sport management as a mentor by Professor Philip Davis. He says, I want to thank my parents for always being by my side. Coach G, Coach Nick, Coach Hayes for sharing your passion and inspiring me to want to be a coach. Pass on what you have taught me and others. Love you guys. Finally, to my college coaches, Coach Jones for giving me the opportunity to fulfill every basketball player's dream to play collegiate basketball. Coach Nate, thank you for everything you've done for me, on and off the court, helping me become a better player, a better man. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating Jace Spinelli. Please, Xavier Roy. Angela Reynolds. He graduated from Highland Christian Academy. He was coached by Joel Sykes and his own father, Coach Rose. Xavier is one of the most dynamic players in TBC basketball history. Recruited by early, he played his first 3 seasons here. He led the Eagles to the 2023 title game on the strength of a 1911 record. Xavier earned NCCAA South Region honors every year of his illustrious career. Earlier this season, he joined the TBC 1,000 point club in a victory over champion Christian College, scoring 25 points on that night. One of his favorite memories was beating arch rival Pensacola Christian College on the road. He says the true highlight of his career, assist he has made for his teammates. And we know this, that Xavier holds the TBC all-time program record for assists. Congratulations, Xavier.
Okay. Got it. All right. All right. I hope it's working now. I just tested it. It was going. Who's enough? Yeah.
Beach, Florida. Orlando, Florida. Number 23, Reed Lamar. And Springs, Florida. Number 24, A.E. Reed. The Tigers are coached by Rajiv Prabhakar and is assisted by Zaviria Lemon. And now with the starting lineups for you. 6'4", senior forward from Douglas. From Orlando, Florida. Number 6'1", senior guard from Bell. 30 Baptist College is assisted by Scott Olson, Doug Jenkins, and Brandon Reynolds.
Thank you, Coach Jones, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Well, actually now good evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we hit the 6 o'clock hour, and you're ready for men's basketball here at Trinity Baptist College. I'm Ray Bureau bringing you the final home game of the regular season and of 2025's basketball season here in the spring. It's senior day here inside Trinity Gymnasium. 10 seniors were honored for Trinity Baptist College, the most in program history. Jaquez Anderson jumping up against Adelius Reeves, and the Tigers win the opening tip-off, and they will have the first possession. Tigers are 4-15 on the season, members of the USCAA's Division II. Their last game was against NAIA Florida College. The first shot, and it is good. It is a three-pointer for Jason McCoy, who's averaging 11.7 points per game. This is my fifth game in the last 2 days, so bear with me if my voice cracks a little bit, as senior Ian Kennedy from Jacksonville, Florida, gave the ball up to senior Xavier Rose, who gave it up to senior Jaquez Anderson. That's senior Jay Spinelli scoring the first for Trinity Baptist, and senior DJ Thompson is also in the starting lineup. And because this is their final home game, it's also my final home game of announcing these 10 young men who are fantastic characters as well as fantastic basketball players. Tigers are now going to go to the line. Alex Dawson will shoot. He's averaging 13.9 points per game. And on the season, as you see that he makes the free throw to make it a three-point play, Dawson is a very good 72.3% free throw shooter. He got the bucket and then the three-point play, and the Tigers lead quickly 5-2. A lot of contact, but no call. Tigers race it up the right side of the court. Duncan has a little trouble holding on, but he's able to regain control. Great pass to the inside, but a double team will keep Lamar from getting off the shot. But they kick it back outside for a three-point effort. No good, and Xavier Rose with the rebound. Spinelli to Anderson for the bucket. Xavier Rose got the play started. Spinelli gets the assist, and Anderson gets the 2 points, and the Eagles now trail by 1. Final home game of the 24-25 season. All the playoff games will also be on the road. There are 4 games left in the season, but they're all away, and we'll catch you up to date on those 4 games. Bob Jones is next Thursday, that I can tell you. They're also going to play Payne College as well as Southeastern Baptist and Pensacola Christian to finish the season, and all of those games are on the road, and they're all women's-men's doubleheaders. Kennedy takes the pass from Anderson. He's double-teamed in the corner. Finds Spinelli open. He'll fire three. It's off the rim. And the rebound pulled in by Jason McCoy. These two teams met on January 21st. It was a win for Trinity Baptist, but right now the Tigers are off a terrific start at 11-4. It looks like we have ourselves an unforced error. No, there was a stop in play. I don't know why. I didn't really see. I was writing down the basket. But the Eagles are going to get possession. It was 104-75 on January 21st when Trinity Baptist got the win down south. DJ Thompson scored 21 points in that game. Xavier Rose, his first attempt, and he's fouled. That's Alex Dawson picking up the first foul for the Tigers. Xavier Rose will shoot the free throws. He's averaging 11.4 points per game. And on the season, Rose comes in at 59%, and that first one misses. Rose got his 1,000th point early in the season. Got that out of the way quickly, and he's been dynamic ever since. If he's not scoring points, he's giving the ball to people who will. And he goes 1 for 2 at the line. He scored 6 points in the first matchup down at Trinity College of Florida on January 21st. In the women's game earlier today, Trinity Baptist fended off a late comeback by the Tigers and won the game. Great pass inside, and Alex Dawson is red hot to start the ball game. He now already has 10 points. The score of that women's game was 78-67. Trinity Baptist won it. Renajala Brown scored 21 for the Eagles. 3-point effort by Anderson, little too strong. Caroline Smith and Layla Harvey each had 14. Kirsten Joseph scored 11, and Victoria Broadway had 9. Alexis Hall scored 6. That's a career high, and Alessandra Henriquez had 3. For the Tigers, Brianna Ortega, 24 points to lead everybody in the game. And we have ourselves a whistle. And the Eagles are going to get the basketball. Trinity Fluker scored 16. Desiree Green, 13 points. As Spinelli gets up the floor very quickly and draws the foul, he will shoot 2. That foul is called on Jason McCoy. That is his first. And Jason Spinelli at the line. And Spinelli on the season from the line is at 56%. Very limited opportunities, just 5 for 9. Officials are going to talk things over. Natalia Perez and Laney Pearson each scored 5 points for the Tigers, and Bailey Sturry and Cheyenne Whitehead each scored 2. Trinity Baptist won the game 78-67. In case you missed the announcement, Eagles baseball defeated Bob Jones University 14-10. That game started at 11 a.m. this morning, and the 9-inning affair went to the Eagles, who win the series 2-1. Ryan Ongst had 4 hits and drove in 5 runs in today's ball game, and Gavin Williams hit his second home run of the season. Jason Spinelli with both of them, and he now has 4 points. Tigers have had a red-hot start, especially from Alex Dawson, and lead by 6, 13-7. Right now, it looks like that clock is functioning and had some issues during the women's game. Hopefully, everything that you're looking at on the screen will work correctly. Remember, that is unofficial, however. The official score and time is kept inside the gym. Shot clock is at 6. This is Lamar. Gets the shot off, but a whistle. Traveling violation, so no shot. The crowd liking what it sees from the Eagles defense. This place is standing room only. It's a small gymnasium. We have about 350 people here as Kennedy hits his first bucket of the game. 8.6 points per game. He had 13 against the Tigers on January 21st. He has really come to life, averaging more than 18 points per game within the South region. Bounce pass. Baseline, it goes out of bounds. Off Kareem Lamar, and the Eagles will get possession, and they waste no time getting the ball up the court. Rose coast to coast, the layup is good. His first field goal, 3 total points. And Trinity Baptist off to 50% shooting in the game's first 5 minutes. Tigers are 5 out of 6, however, and we have our first timeout. Tigers off to a red-hot start, but the Eagles have started to come back. It is 13-11, 15-16 left to go. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. And now it's 17-14. I understand there was a little bit of an audio issue. We got that worked out now. And Kennedy will be called for his first foul, showing very good sportsmanship as James Miller goes to the floor and gets up quickly. I was talking a lot, but the mic wasn't working, so you might not have heard a thing that I said. We're talking about all the seniors who have had terrific careers here at TBC. Hopefully we're able to enjoy that pregame ceremony. We know that the audio didn't go over all that well, but hopefully you got the gist of it. And we got a two-pointer just inside the arc from Lamar. He has 2 points now, and a long pass up the court is intercepted by Reeves. And giving up the ball to Jason Brown. He'll get his way across midcourt to the corner. Kennedy knocks the ball away, but Tigers keep possession. Tigers get the ball for a three-point shot into the hands of McCoy. It hits off the rim and then the top of the backboard, so that is out of bounds. Tigers lead 19-14. 12:41 left to go in the half. The Loader family, as always, watching us. Appreciate the information about the audio that helped us get it back going again. And Ian Kennedy brings it up across midcourt. Kennedy now inside the arc, fades back. He's a very good three-point shooter. Gives it up to Spinelli. Inside to Pringle, then Spinelli for three, no good. And a rebound off the floor by Jason Brown. And Brown gets it all the way up across midcourt. Inside the paint. Well, Kennedy didn't block it, but he might have thwarted the effort. A football pass to Rose, and he lays it in for the touchdown. And Rose now with 5. And here is Jason Brown across midcourt. James Miller with possession. There are 2 former TBC Eagles on the Tigers roster. Sam Battle and Parrish Hobby, unfortunately both injured and unable to play. Long pass from Spinelli to Rose. Basket is good. 7 points now for Xavier Rose. And TBC is within 1 once again. Tigers had a great start. Trinity Baptist has pulled close to within a point. 3-point effort wide to the right from Brown. Second chance does not go. Thompson rebound, but his pass is stolen away by Lamar. But Kennedy gets it right back for the Eagles. Couple of passes inside to Pringle for Jamarius Pringle. Average is only 1. And he puts the Eagles out in front, 20-19. First time the Eagles have led, and the crowd loving that slam dunk. In response, a 3-point effort, no good. Rebound, Ian Kennedy. Hand off to Rose, up the left sideline. Rose with 2 men on top of him, goes through his defenders. That one does not go. And the Tigers quickly up the left side of the court. There goes James Miller to the basket. Shot no good. Second chance is good. That was Akareem Lamar. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Getting the bucket. And Ian Kennedy up the left side. Coming up close to the midway point of the first half. Hotly contested contest. Kennedy for the bucket. 6 points for Ian Kennedy. Jacksonville product, Neptune Beach, if you want to get more specific, Beaches Chapel School. That school doesn't get much press, but we are ecstatic to have Ian Kennedy here, a member of the Bible College National Championship team 2 years ago. Pass to the corner, and we're going to have ourselves a whistle. Looks like it's going to be Eagles basketball. We'll see a foul call that might have been out of bounds, and TBC will inbound, leading by 1. Foul-wise, 4-3. TBC with 4. Trinity College with 3. And we'll get that updated. And Xavier Rhodes across the line. Hands off to Diego Fernandez, a junior from Bayamon, Puerto Rico. His first appearance of the afternoon. Finds Kennedy in the corner. Pump fake, and the senior gets the bottom of the rim, and again, looking for a call he didn't get. Pringle the rebound, feet Spinelli, and Spinelli the layup. Amarius Pringle with the assist, and Jason Spinelli with the bucket to make it a 3-point lead. Brandon Behar, number 10, kicks it outside to Jason McCoy. Loose ball. Pringle couldn't get to it. Coach Shank does. He's in bounds, but that's going to be considered out of bounds. Coach Shank played 4 years here for the Bible College NIT team, won 2 national championships, assisted Coach Jones for 4 years, went away and came back and is now the head coach. Coach Shank claiming he got fouled and wants to shoot free throws. Well, the officials are going to talk to both coaches, try to calm everybody down. as the Eagles lead by 3, 24-21. Inbound pass to Brandon Behar. Guarded by Fernandez. Diego Fernandez averages 16.9. It's senior day, so the seniors are going to get the bulk of the minutes here this afternoon. We have ourselves a foul. Now, one official held up 11, another held up 10, and they're going to go with 11, which is Jamarius Pringle. That's his first. It is team foul number 5. And shooting 2 will be Adelius Reeves. And the first one is up and a little bit too strong. Reeves is shooting 52% on the season. Now, the rule for the USCAA stats page, a player must have appeared in at least 60% of the team's games. So we don't have stats for everybody because they're not all on the page. But Reeves does go 1 for 2. We do have his numbers. He's averaging 12.8. And average-wise, he's number 2 on the Tigers. Pringle is good with the basket. His second score. And Jamarius Pringle, the senior from Orlando, Florida, has 4 points. Behar back at midcourt. Both teams hustling up and down the court very quickly. That pivot foot stayed still, but Pringle strips the ball, but a foul. And it looks like they're going to call the foul on Xavier Rose. Oh, no, my mistake, on Jason McCoy, the number 5 in the dark jersey. Xavier Rose is the number 5 in the white jersey. Eagles lead by 4, 26-22. Eagles have committed 5 fouls, Tigers 4. Spinelli inside the arc finds Fernandez, who's guarded very heavily by Behar. He gets through 2 defenders to the basket, no good. Pringle is fouled. So Jamarius Pringle will go to the line. He hasn't had many opportunities to shoot free throws for the varsity team. But he's going to get an opportunity to shoot 2 right now. He is at 36% on the season. 5 out of 14, now 5 out of 15. Well, the first one did not go. Eagles, though, do lead by 4 after falling behind early in the ball game. Number 2 from Pringle is a little too strong, and the rebound by Reeves. And the Tigers cross midcourt. 8:10 left to go in the first half. Reeves outside to Behar. That is for 3. It's off the rim. And Xavier Rose pulls down the rebound. Outside to Spinelli. Guarded heavily in the corner. Finds Pringle inside the paint. And Jamarius lays it in off the glass for his 6th point. And a timeout. Official timeout. Not sure what the reason is, but one official is talking to Alex Dawson. As the bucket is good, so a 6-point lead, and Jamarius Pringle has those 6 points. That right now stands to be the margin. Tigers will inbound. 7:51 left to go in the first half. The screen does seem to be working correctly now. That's good. Because during the women's game, that clock, everything else was fine, but the clock gave us some problems. Dawson for 3. He had a great start. He's cooled off. And Diego Fernandez will bring it up court for TBC. Inside the paint, tried to pass the ball, but it was knocked down. And Dawson picks it up, battles with Kennedy, misses the shot. Rose pulls it in, finds Fernandez. 1-on-1 to the basket. Fernandez off the glass, no good. Rebound Pringle, pass is stolen away. Alex Dawson with the pick. Coming up on 7 minutes left in the first half. That one is for 2. It's off the rim, and Pringle pulls down the rebound. That's number 4 for Jamarius Pringle. Rose outside to Fernandez, who finds Kennedy in the corner. Eagles then slow things down, back it up close to midcourt. Spinelli outside the arc. He'll fire a 3. It's off everything and out of bounds. And Spinelli will head out in favor of Ethan Bray, who's a sophomore. And he's on the court for the first time today. Bray averages 4.9. He's had a couple of double-digit games, though. And the Tigers will inbound, and with a 3-pointer, could cut this deficit in half. This is Jason Brown bringing the ball across midcourt. Brandon Hill is at the scorer's table, ready to check in. He'll make his first appearance at the next opportunity. Brandon Hill is a junior from Northport, Florida. Another year here at TBC coming his way. Kennedy gets a hand on Dawson's shot. Rose with Rose. He doesn't dunk it very often, but on senior day, he gives the crowd a reason to roar, and Xavier Rose ignites the crowd. Eagles now lead by 8, 30-22. Usually Rose will just lay it in, but this time he got the dunk to go. Pump fake, run the baseline, reverse jumper, no good. Loose ball, out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles basketball. It was last touched by Kareem Lamar. And we have ourselves a timeout. 5:54 left to go in the half. 30-second timeout. We told you who the opponents are. Now we'll tell you when the opponents are for the Eagles. Thursday is Bob Jones University at 7 p.m. The women's game will start at 5. On Saturday the 15th, Trinity Baptist is at Payne College, NCCA Division I South Region, so it does not count as a region game for the Eagles. 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. are the start times. TBC then goes over to Laurel, Mississippi to take on Southeastern Baptist, look for their second win over the Chargers. That'll be 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. start times. And Pensacola Christian on the 22nd. And Eagles trying to sweep that season series as well. Women at 2 and Pensacola men at 4 will be hosting the Eagles. The video links, except for Payne, are all in. Payne, though, not sure yet if they're going to live stream. If and when I get that link, I will put that on the schedule page as well. TBC leads 30-22. Rose with possession in the paint. Pump fake outside to Bray. And the Eagles back it up to Kennedy, who travels. Tried to work his way around Dawson, moved both feet. That's something we saw quite a bit in both the JV game and the women's game today. This is our third game and my fifth game in the last 2 days. I did the doubleheader baseball last night when the Eagles and the Bruins of Bob Jones University split 2. Bruins won the first game. TBC came back to win the second and give the win to Jacob Brigman for the third time. Alex Dawson gets his 14th point and cuts the deficit down to 6. Xavier Rose with possession, taking the pass from Bray. Coming up on 5 minutes left. There's Brandon Hill, who just came into the game moments ago. Takes his first shot. It's short and picked off by Reeves. He'll get credit for the rebound. Reeves goes in the paint. Kennedy got a hand on it, but Reeves kept control very well and got the bucket. For Reeves, that's points 4 and 5. And Fernandez has a little trouble holding on, but he recorrals the ball and gets it out to Kennedy, over to Rose. In the paint, Rose off the glass, and the layup is good. 10 points for Xavier Rose. And Trinity Baptist has a 6-point lead with about 4.5 left to go. The Tigers, once again, a chance to cut it down to possibly 3. Dawson gives it up. Now the shot taken and hit by Reeves. That's a 2-point jumper, mid-range. He has 7 points. So these two teams going back and forth, back and forth. TBC scored 104 in the first matchup at Trinity College. Their highest point total of the season. And Fernandez for 3. Diego Fernandez averages 16.9. That is his first score today. And on the season, that is his 24th three-pointer. And now we have possession with the Tigers. They almost lost control. Pull-up jumper is a little too strong, rebounded by Brandon Hill. Hill is a rebounding machine for Trinity Baptist. Great ball work to Brandon Hill, who puts it in. Brandon Hill this season, we mentioned that, he has 67 rebounds. He doesn't play every minute, but when he's in there, he's usually picking the ball off the glass. That's 67 entering play today. Picked up a few already in short time. Shooting will be Jason Brown. And Brown at the line for the Tigers is not on the stats page. Substitution for both teams. Thompson in for Kennedy, and McCoy is in for Behar. 37-29. As a second one drops in. And Brown getting the job done at the free throw line. Hits them both. He has his first 2 points of the afternoon, or now into the evening. We were supposed to start in the late afternoon. Well, the women's game ran long. Then we had the senior day ceremony for 10 TBC Eagles. That's the reason we started an hour past the scheduled time. That's Fernandez, a jump shot, no good, and a rebound pulled in by Adelius Reeves. And Reeves will go right up the middle, through 2 defenders and around a third and draw the foul. Now, there were 3 Eagles there. Let's see who gets called. Haven't put it up just yet. I think I saw 13. Nope, it's 24. That's Brandon Hill with his first. Team foul number 7, so the Tigers are in the 1-and-1 for the last 2:34. This is a 2-shot foul, and Adelius Reeves will take the shots. He's 1 for 2 so far today. And the first of these 2 is good. That's point number 8 for Reeves. And he has a chance to make it 9 and cut the deficit down just a little bit further. Reeves waiting for the ball, now has it, and is looking for free throw number 2. It is up, and it is good. Now the deficit down to 5. 9 points for Adelius Reeves. And the score 37-32 in favor of Trinity Baptist. Xavier Rose crosses midcourt, finds Thompson. Outside to Fernandez. And Fernandez guarded well, but uses a screen from Brandon Hill. Finds Bray, 10 to shoot. Shot clock now at 7. Feed to Hill inside, and he is fouled. That's going to be Adelius Reeves with his first. And it is team foul number 5. In addition to Reeves with 1, Jason McCoy with 2, and Alex Dawson also has 2. Eagles have 1 each from 7 different players. Those players are Anderson, Spinelli, Bray, Thompson, Rose, Pringle, and Hill. And Brandon Hill ready to shoot 2 for Trinity Baptist. On the season, Hill, 44%. He is 8 for 18. And Brandon Hill will look to be one of the big leaders next year in his senior year. Ethan Bray heads back to get some instruction. Meanwhile, Hill is ready for the shot, and it is good. So Hill gets the point, number 40 for TBC. And a lane violation nullified that first one, so he just goes 1 for 1. Well, let me check that again, make sure I got that correct. It says 1 for 1, so we're going to verify everything being correct. Pull-up jumper, meanwhile, with 8 seconds on the shot clock from Lamar. It is good. I do correctly. It is 40-34. Bray shot off the rim, no good. And tracked down by Jason Brown up the left side of the court to the corner. Fernandez on guard, forcing the shot to come from the inside of the arc. And a miss from McCoy, rebounded by Hill. Ethan Bray fakes out a defender, misses the shot. Loose ball grabbed by Rose. Eagles will slow things down. They're shooting 53%. The Tigers are at 41%. Three-pointer from Bray, no good. And the ball is tapped into the hands of Reeves. And Jason Brown works it up the court. Pass to Reeves, who goes inside the paint, puts a spin move on Hill, but misses the shot. Xavier Rose with the rebound, finds Fernandez. That's for 3. It's good. Fernandez with his second 3, giving the Eagles a 43-34 lead. 45 seconds left in the half. It'll be Brown walking the ball across midcourt. That is the third three-pointer for TBC, second for Diego Fernandez. Tigers have hit 2 out of 10. We have ourselves a whistle. We have 33.7 seconds left. And it's going to be a foul called against Diego Fernandez, his first. Team foul number 8, 1-1 for Jason Brown, who has hit both his attempts. 8 different Eagles have 1 foul each. With 33.7 showing on the clock, Jason Brown gets the 1-1. And again, his number's not available. Front end of the 1-1, no good. The rebound to Brandon Hill. Bray to Thompson. To the glass, to the bucket. DJ Thompson's first bucket, 7.8. He scored 21 in the team's first matchup with Trinity College. So he's averaging 7.8. Jump shot in and out. Another rebound for Brandon Hill. Hasn't been many minutes for Hill. However, he has pulled in now 4 rebounds. Make that 5, and he gets the second chance to drop through. And he now has 5 points. That one right before the buzzer. That would not have counted. It came after the final buzzer. Trinity Baptist leads at the half, 47-34. We'll take halftime to check over all the numbers, and we'll let you know them. Of course, you can check our live stats on TBCEagles.com, men's basketball schedule page, where the Eagles lead by 13 heading into the intermission. We'll be back for the second half on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Welcome back to Trinity Gymnasium as we're getting ready for the second half between the Tigers and the Eagles on Senior Day of what we thought was a final home game, but I've just been informed we have added a home game at 4 p.m. right here inside the gymnasium, a men's basketball game against Florida Gateway College coming over from Lake City. That's February 17th at 4 p.m. And as soon as I got that information during halftime, I was able to put that on our schedule page. And we do plan to live stream that game. I haven't put that link on there yet, but we'll get to that. Second half is now underway. The leading scorer on the court is Alex Dawson with 14 points. And for Trinity Baptist, Xavier Rhodes leads with 11. That's Rhodes with possession right now. 6 points each from Jamarius Pringle and Diego Fernandez. That's Brandon Hill, who's been a rebounding in his limited minutes today. Lost control of the ball, though, and Fernandez will keep it inbounds, but Thompson was on the baseline when he caught the ball, so it is going to go to the Tigers. Trinity Baptist shot 53% in the first half. They hit 3 of 9 three-point attempts and 4 of 7 foul shots. That's a long 2 and a good shot by Lamar, who now has 10 points. Tigers shot 39% in the first half, hit 2 out of 10 three-point attempts, and a terrific 8 of 10 at the line. Fernandez thought about the 3 instead, pulls up just inside the corner of the paint, and he gets the jump shot to go, his first non-three-pointer. Fernandez now with 8. Gavin Korthloder makes his first appearance of the afternoon. Korthloder, the junior from Spring Hill, Florida, and that one goes everywhere except the basket, that last attempt. Tigers with possession. 14 on the shot clock. That last shot did not hit the rim. To the baseline and guarded by Korthloder, but getting over him with the shot was Lamar. It does not go, and Fernandez rebounds for TBC. Thompson takes the pass from Fernandez to the baseline. Worked back to Fernandez for 3. It's wide to the right, and rebounded by the Tigers. 49-36. We have had some issues with the clock that you see on the screen, but I'm going to say the score and the time anyway. So looks like it's okay now. Had a lot more issues during the women's game. And at the pass to Xavier Rose outside the arc, inside the paint, and into the hands of Brandon Hill, who puts it inside the basket. That is 9 points now for Brandon Hill, 7 in the first half. And Trinity Baptist has built its lead up to 15, 51-36. This is Jason Brown, who has 2 points. Fed the ball perfectly to the man inside, and Reeves lays it in. He now has 9, 7 in the first half. Rose quickly up the court, got in the paint, but had no shot. Gave it up to Thompson. A pump fake, and then over 2 men for the basket. B.J. Thompson's second score of the game. He had 2 points in the first half and now has 4. And the Eagles on defense. Fernandez guarding Brown. Sticking to his man very easily. Brown, though, got around him eventually and made a beautiful shot. Reverse layup underhanded off the glass. And Jason Brown now with 4. And Fernandez bounce pass to Hill, who couldn't control it. And a turnover will give the ball right back to Trinity College. Not many turnovers for either team in the first half. Only 6 for the Tigers and 5 for the Eagles. That one there was number 6. Both teams have held on to the ball pretty effectively. And again, the Eagles shooting a very good 55% as we speak. And they lead by 13. Ball nearly got away from McCoy, but he recorrals it, fires a 3, missed to the right. They tried to tap it back to McCoy. The ball eventually finds its way in the paint and into the basket, out of the hands of Adelius Reeves, who now has 11 points. Look how quickly the Eagles get up the court. They miss the shot, but Korthloder keeps possession. Bounce pass. Outside now to Fernandez for 3. It's good. That's his 3rd of the game. And Diego Fernandez is in double digits. He averages 16.9. I've lost count how many times Fernandez has gotten 10 or more almost every game this season. And that pass to the outside. Now from the elbow. No good. And Korth-Loder with the rebound. And Korth-Loder gets it to Rose up the right side of the court. Ian Kennedy sitting down at the scorer's table, waiting to come back onto the court. And he'll get an opportunity in just a bit as there's a foul that will stop play. And here comes Kennedy. And Brandon Hill will have a seat. Foul is called on Reeves. That's his second. And they will inbound. And three-pointer from Diego Fernandez is good once again. His fourth. He has 14 points. And the Eagles lead 59-42. Turnaround jumper. A little wide to the left from Jason McCoy. Halfway up the court. Eventually corralled by Fernandez. Behind the back to Kennedy. But Kennedy may have tried to shoot before he held the ball, and turnover goes to the Tigers. A little exciting play there, but Kennedy unable to finish. And the Tigers will get possession, trailing by 17. Biggest lead of the day for TBC. It's been a good day for TBC Eagles athletics. We've already had 3 wins, and this game right now at 17, still a whole lot of time. JV basketball, women's basketball, and baseball all got wins. Now, softball team's playing at Fort Lauderdale right now. I haven't gotten an update how that's going. That was Lamar who got the shot. And Kennedy takes the pass, finds Thompson inside the paint. The basket is good. One. DJ Thompson a chance at a three-point play. He now has 6. He will shoot. And the foul is called on James Miller. That is his first. And Thompson ready with the three-point attempt. And he gets it. So that's now 7 for DJ Thompson, his first free throw of the afternoon. Thompson's been far better in the second half of the season at the line. That one spins around, comes out, but is put right back in by Lamar, who now has 14 points. And we have ourselves a timeout with the score 62-46. Trinity Baptist leads with 14:30 left to go. And the game at Fort Lauderdale, according to Game Changer, is in the first inning, and neither team has scored yet. 62-46 at the timeout. We'll pause ourselves, and we'll be right back. We're ready to resume play with 14:30 left on the clock. 62-46, Trinity Baptist leads. Spinelli will take the pass from Kennedy and let the ball roll to save a few seconds and hand it to Xavier Rose. He's leading by 16. Rose to the top of the arc to Fernandez, who's hit 4 threes. That's Spinelli. He's guarded well by Miller. Can't get around Miller, tries to go over instead and misses the shot. And the rebound goes to the Tigers. Thompson, though, steals the pass. Goes through 2 men, and Spinelli collides. And Spinelli tangles up with Kareem Lamar. Official will step in, and as the 2 gentlemen tried to get up at the same time, they tangled up again. Everybody's all right. No indication yet who got called for a foul. But the official's going to talk to both men. Everything's all right. And the foul's getting called against Lamar, his first. And so TBC will inbound and get a fresh 30 seconds. They collided, hit the ground, and as they both tried to get up, they tangled up once again. Nothing malicious from either player. And they both showed good sportsmanship. And the referee, he's just making sure everything's cool, and it is. Pass to Kennedy, back at midcourt. Now, inbound pass can cross the midcourt stripe. There's Kennedy in the paint, off the glass, no. Thompson rebounds, second chance, yes. DJ Thompson now with 9, and it's a 64-46 lead for TBC. Reeves lost control of the ball, but got it right back, then got in the paint, outside to Dawson for 3. He had a terrific start. That's his second three-pointer. First basket of the second half, but 17 total points for Alex Dawson. Rose with the underhand reverse layup. He now has 13. He got 11 in the first half. And a bounce pass up the court. Ball gets away and out of bounds. It's going to be Tigers basketball. 13:20 left to go. 66-49. And Brown will inbound for Trinity College. Looking for their 6th win overall. They are 2-1 in South Region play. And the Tigers looking to come back for their 5th win. That was Reeves off the glass. He now has 13. And we have about 13 minutes remaining. 13 and some change. Loose ball, little volleyball action, and pulled down by the Eagles. Fernandez to Spinelli. 13 minutes left. And Rose takes the pass from Ian Kennedy. Inside to Thompson with a man coming up from behind, but Thompson avoids him. Takes 2 shots at it and doesn't get anything. And we have ourselves a whistle with a man from each team grabbing the ball, so a jump ball violation. Both players playing hard. And the arrow is with Trinity Baptist. So Fernandez ready to inbound. 1 second ticked off the shot clock after the rebound. Xavier Rose takes the pass, powers his way inside and scores. That is 15 for Xavier Rose. He is the all-time assists leader here at Trinity Baptist College, but he'll score the points as well. Over 1,000 in his career. Dawson, underhand layup, no good. Rebound, James Miller. And Trinity College gets the ball to Reeves all the way across the court. That's Dawson. He'll fire another 3. This time it doesn't go. Fernandez outleaps everybody to pull down the rebound. Fernandez hustles up the court, hits Kennedy to the left side. Kennedy now in the paint. Pass got away from Thompson, who may not have been ready to take that pass. And the Tigers will get possession of the ball. Turnovers, both still in single digits at 8 for each team. Jaquez Anderson comes back in. He was a starter today. And making his first appearance will be Bryson Rowland, who is averaging 5 points per game. He hit 4 3-pointers against Trinity College back in January for a total of 12 points. And Rowland joined the roster midseason. In limited minutes, he's done a really good job for Coach Schenk. And the pass inside to Reeves. Gets around Jaquez Anderson and gets the basket. That's 15 for Reeves. He's having himself a fine evening. Eagles, though, still lead by 15. That's Rose to the basket, and it's good. And Xavier Rose now at 17, and that is the margin for TBC. Coming across midcourt is Brandon Behar. He uses the screen from Reeves, kicks it outside to McCoy. His 3 no good. Fernandez the rebound to Rose. And Rose will slow it down, get it back to Fernandez, to Anderson, who has the best look you could possibly ask for, but is a little short on the 3-point attempt. Anderson, you could not give him a better look. He just come up a tad short on it, and now he causes a foul. That's number 2 on Jaquez Anderson, the only Eagle now with 2 fouls. That's going to be a 2-shot foul for Adelius Reeves, who's hit 3 out of 4 so far today. At the line, the Tigers as a team, 8 out of 10. Reeves has been a big part of those 8 for 10. And the first one is good. And that's point number 16 for Adelius Reeves. He'll get another one. 11 minutes and 5 seconds left. Fernandez being called back to Coach Shank just to get some instruction with Bryson Rowland, and there are 2 Tigers back defensively. And Reeves goes 2 for 2 at the line. So he now has 17 points. He is tied with Alex Dawson and Xavier Rose for the game high. And that's Rose with the ball at midcourt. Just under 11 minutes to go. And Kennedy feeds Rose. And then Rose to Bryson Rowland. He'll fire a 3. He will connect. Bryson Rowland with the 3-pointer. And we told you Bryson scored 4 3-pointers first time these teams met. That is now his 6th overall on the season. And he has played a grand total of 11 minutes. Again, he joined the roster midway through the season. Now we have ourselves a whistle. And that's going to be a foul called. And that's going to go against Trinity College. Jason McCoy with his 3rd. And so the Eagles will inbound. That's team foul number 4. 73-55. The lead is 18 for TBC. Rowland just hit a 3 from the other side of the court. Feeds Kennedy, who gets around 2 defenders and lays it in underhanded. He's in double digits. He now has 11 points and a long pass up the court to Dawson, who misses the shot. Rebound by Kennedy. Rose behind the back to Fernandez. 4-3, a little short. Misses everything and picked up by Behar. Fernandez, though, coming up from behind and will be called for reaching in. He's unhappy with the call, but that will go as foul number 2 on Diego Fernandez. Foul's called. That is team foul number 2 of the second half. And we'll have ourselves a timeout just past the midway point of the second half with the Eagles leading 75-55. Back in a minute on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. It's Tigers basketball, 9:51 left, 27 on the shot clock, so plenty of time for the Tigers. They have Proverbs 27:31 written on their backs, or 27:17. Now I got a better look at it. There's Trinity College of Florida, a former NCCAA South Region program, now with the USCAA Division II. Rose's shot is rejected. And Rose will get the ball right back, however. 9:30 to go. Eagles lead by 20. Anderson, a turnaround jumper off the rim. Pringle taps the ball into the hands of Behar, who hustles up the court. And the Tigers will slow it down. And then a three-point shot from Miller is good from very long range. That's his first basket. 1.4 points per game. The lead right now is 17 for TBC. I wouldn't say it's where you can just work down the clock, but a 17-point lead looks good, so the Eagles are not going to rush. They get opportunities, they'll take them. Inside to Jamarius Pringle, who's had a pretty good first half. This is his first action of the second half and his first score. 8 total points for Jamarius Pringle. 77-58. The lead is 19 for Trinity Baptist. Anderson is on guard of James Miller. Miller trying to get around the big man, unable to do so, but he hands off to Reeves, who works it over to McCoy. McCoy gets through 2 men. Misses the short jumper, though. Rose pulls down the layup. Rose to Rowland, 4-3, too strong. Pringle, though, able to rebound. Ball did not hit the rim. Anderson, three-pointer, good. His second, and he now has 8 points. We got 8 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. The score is 80-58 in favor of TBC. Pull-up jumper from Miller. It is off the rim. Kennedy with the rebound and hustling up the court, and he gets it to go through for points 12 and 13, making the score 82-58. Inside goes McCoy. The basket is good. And for McCoy, now 5 points. It is 82-60. And Rose back at midcourt. Rose to Anderson. Three-point shot. Buried. 2 in a row from Anderson. 3 overall on the game. 85-60. The Eagles lead by 25. Rolling on guard of Brandon Behar. Spin move and a beautiful move as well for Reeves. He's now at 19 himself. 85-62, just past the 7-minute mark. And Xavier Rose inside the paint to Rowland, and that one is good for 3. Bryson Rowland with his second three-pointer. Timeout, 6:44 left to go, 88-62, and we'll be right back. The score is 88-62. I will continue to tell you the score and the time. I think it's time to find a new score line because this one keeps giving us some problems. So we'll try to work on that when we get an opportunity. The foul is going against Jaquez Anderson. That is his third, sending Adelius Reeves to the line. He's had a really good day, 19 total points. And at the line, Reeves, 5 out of 6. That one does not go, however. He's looking for point number 20 and to try to cut into the lead a little bit. Reeves with free throw number 2. And this one is up, and it is good. That is point number 20. 88-63 the score. Rose will walk the ball across midcourt, and now the Eagles could start to just wear down the clock. 18 seconds to shoot. Ball gets away from Kennedy, but kept in play. Anderson feeds Rose, who runs the baseline. And his pass towards Pringle was picked off. Pringle, though, comes up from behind, tries to thwart Reeves. Wide open for 3. That's Jason McCoy. And what a shot he took. Couldn't get much of a better look right there. He now has 8 points. That is his second three-pointer. 88-66 the score. Eagles lead by 22. Ball gets away. This keeps happening. The Tigers could make it interesting as Reeves now has 22. Long pass to Jamarius Pringle, outside to Anderson. 20-point lead for TBC. Anderson now in the paint, high off the glass, no good. Rebound, Tigers. Steal for Jace Spinelli. On the interception, and he is fouled. And for the Tigers, that'll be team foul number 5. That is called on Jason McCoy, his 4th. So he will head off, and Behar will come back in. Spinelli will inbound, 27 on the shot clock. Spinelli takes the pass from Kennedy, fires a 3 too strong, and it's rebounded by Adelius Reeves. It's a 20-point lead for TBC, but the Tigers, you keep giving them opportunities. They could make it interesting. Some misses and some turnovers by the Eagles in the last few trips up and down the court. Anderson will fire a 3, and it hits off the rim. Pringle with the rebound to Kennedy. One fake outside to Anderson, work to Spinelli. Pringle in the paint now. Finds Xavier Rose, 8 to shoot. Spinelli runs the baseline and is blocked, but a foul. Adelius Reeves will get called for his 3rd. Tigers made it difficult. Spinelli went up, all ball with the hand, but body contact is the reason for the call, and Jace Spinelli will shoot 2. He's hit both attempts from the line. Those came in the first half. On the season at 56% from the line. First of 2, little too strong. 4:39 left to go. 88-69 is the score. And Spinelli looking for free throw number 2 to go through. Jam-packed crowd here. This one is up, and it's off the rim, so he misses both. And the Tigers trying to get under 20. And a timeout called by head coach Raheem Prabaker. 4:35 left to go. It is 88-68, and we'll be back. It's Tigers ball with 4:35 left to go, 26 on the shot clock. And TBC leads by 20. Jason Spinelli on guard of Jason Brown. DJ Thompson now ready to check in at the next stop and play. This is Lamar outside to Behar. His pass stolen by Jaquez Anderson, but his pass is stolen away once again. Hit the floor pretty hard, and Spinelli with the steal. Now Rose stayed on that side of the court, took the pass, alley-oop, and the crowd goes wild. That is 15 for Kennedy. And what a play a moment ago. Anderson pulls down the rebound. Rose hit Kennedy with the alley-oop. Spinelli for 3 off the rim, and Pringle with the rebound. To Ian Kennedy. He'll fire a long 3-pointer. It's no good. And a rebound to Adelius Reeves. 3:40 left to go. 90-68. TBC leads. And pass over to Jason Brown. Spinelli on guard. Bounce pass to Dawson, and a traveling violation will give the ball back over to the Eagles. DJ Thompson will check in. We'll see who comes out. 2 substitutions for the Tigers. Ian Kennedy will have a seat and get a rousing ovation from the crowd. He completes the alley-oop. We don't see Kennedy dunk it very much, but he did that time, and the fans and the teammates loving what they just saw from the senior from Neptune Beach. 3:29 left to go. The officials are holding up play until everything settles down. Great ovation from the crowd. Rose will walk the ball past midcourt. 3 new Eagles head to the table. Seniors Jalen Hardy, Jeriel Santana, and Amir Hardy, members of the developmental team, played earlier today. They're going to get a chance on senior day to get a few minutes here. Anderson for 3 off the rim. Spinelli with the rebound. He's double teamed in the corner and a whistle, and that should give the substitution opportunity for Hardy, Santana, and Hardy. It's Jalen Hardy, Amir Hardy, and Jeriel Santana. They're both in. We'll see who comes out. DJ Thompson will come out, and if he's done, he will bring 9 points to the bench. Amir Hardy wearing number 25 for TBC. Jeriel Santana is wearing number 32. And Jalen Hardy is wearing number 23. Jason Spinelli will shoot the free throws. And number 1 is up and off the rim. So it was a 1-and-1. And the rebound by Adelius Reeves. That one is for 3. It's a little too strong. Second chance, no good. Pringle the rebound. Now, Jalen Hardy scored 21 points already today in the JV game against the Rep Center. So he has a chance to score some points in both games today. He'll have to wait for the 32nd timeout called by Coach Schenk with the score 90-68. It is a 22-point lead for Trinity Baptist. Back in a moment. It's Eagles ball. Amir Hardy to Xavier Rose. Amir scored some points. Offhand, I don't remember how many, but he scored some points in that JV game earlier today. Santana had a pretty good game as well. There's Jalen Hardy underneath. Does not go. Tracked down by the Tigers near the corner. 2.5 left to go. And the pass to the far sideline. And a three-point shot is off the rim and rebounded by Pringle. Eagles want to try to get the ball to their 3 new seniors on the court. Rose to Hardy. That's for 3. Jalen Hardy, no. Pringle, second chance. Yes, and 1. Demarius Pringle with 10 points and a chance to make it 11. The foul is called on Jason Brown. That is his second. It is team foul number 8. McCoy goes out, and Alex Dawson comes back in. This is Jamarius Pringle, one of our 10 seniors. Free throw does not go, but Jamarius has 10 points. Rose tips the ball out of bounds and almost lands in this capacity crowd. And when we say close, we're talking the fans in the front row can literally put their foot on the big wide sideline. 2 minutes left. Remember, an extra game added on February 17th at 4 p.m. I just found out about that during halftime and have added it to the schedule. That will be against Florida Gateway College, so no longer is this the final home game. Eagles will be trying to avenge a loss in Lake City to Florida Gateway. Timberwolves is what they go by. Pass all the way across the court. That one for 3. It's off the rim. Pringle with the rebound. And TBC with a big lead. Jalen Hardy to Jamarius Pringle. They'll slow things down. Amir Hardy across the court. Santana in the corner. They try to get the ball to Hardy, but the pass is tipped away. This is James Miller going up the court, missing the shot. And Pringle with another rebound. For Pringle, that's his 11th rebound, so he has a double-double, 10 points and 11 rebounds. Jalen Hardy will be called for the travel. So the turnover will give it over to the Tigers with 1:11 left, and Trinity Baptist leading 92-68. Inbound pass. Santana coming up from behind. Miller to the far side. That's Adelius Reeves. Now Dawson. If he hits, that's 20 points. It doesn't go. Jalen Hardy with the rebound. We're under a minute to go. Long pass. Beautiful from Rose to Hardy. And that is Amir Hardy on the board. 94-68. And Rose adds another assist to his program leading record total. And we have ourselves a foul called against Jalen Hardy. Kind of a moot point right now. It's his first. It's team foul number 3. I thought he called Hardy, but no. Actually called it against Jaheel Henry of Trinity College, so my mistake. That's Santana for 3. It doesn't go. Amir Hardy pulls down the rebound. Turnaround jumper off the glass does not go. Shot clock is now off. And Amir Hardy tried for the steal, didn't get it. And a foul will be called against Jamarius Pringle. That is team foul number 4. So the Tigers will inbound with 23 seconds left. Quickly go through all the point totals once the final buzzer sounds. And Dawson looks like he's just going to let the clock run out. 14 seconds left. And Trinity Baptist will get its 6th win of the season. They are now 6-11. They're 2-1 in South Region play. And the official's not going to allow that shot. This is not a South Region game, but TBC does have 3 more in the South Region. 1 second left. And Trinity Baptist will simply inbound. Not sure what that is all about, but they're going to say run the clock out. And that's the ball game. Final score, Trinity Baptist College 94, Trinity College of Florida 68. Eagles now 6-11. And 4-16 are the Tigers. Quickly through the point totals. For the Tigers, leading scorer on the court is Adelius Reeves at 22. Alex Dawson 17. Kareem Lamar 14. Jason McCoy 8. Jason Brown 4. James Miller 3. For the Eagles, Xavier Rose with 14. Diego Fernandez, or Rose with 17. Fernandez 14. Jaquez Anderson 11. Ian Kennedy, Jamarius Pringle with 10. Pringle with a double-double. DJ Thompson, Brandon Hill each with 9. Jason Spinelli and Bryson Rowland 6. And Andrew Yarbrough finishes with 2. That's going to do it. The Eagles win all 3 games inside Trinity Gymnasium here this afternoon. Baseball won. Softball is on the road and underway. It's been a great weekend for Eagles athletics. Thank you for joining us here in the TBC Eagles Sports Network. We'll see you once again on February 17th at 4 p.m. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.